Welcome to this edition of Collier Focus. On today's show, we'll take a look at the Board of County Commissioners meeting. The board weighs in on fire consolidation legislation. And Lake Trafford celebrates the completion of a massive dredging project. I'm Troy Miller. We'll cover these stories and more next on Collier Focus. Stay tuned.
Whether reporting on the latest news stories or hot issues, taking a look at county government services, or announcing what's happening around the county, this is Collier Focus, bringing government home.
At the recent Board of County Commissioners meeting, the Commission gave a tentative okay not to object to potential legislation that, if passed, would make it possible to create a new fire district. The bill is written and sponsored by the North Naples Fire Control and Rescue District. The new district would be known as the Southwest Florida Fire Control and Rescue District and could potentially pave the way for the consolidation of fire districts throughout the county. Commissioner Georgia Hiller urged the board to support the bill.
What's being proposed today is legislation that would allow exactly what those people who want consolidation to take place. This legislation has been debated for years. There have been many hours of review. This is not something new. This has been modified as this legislation that's being proposed has been modified as a result of years of discussion and debate between the fire districts and the Board of County Commissioners.
The board voted 4-1 not to oppose the bill as long as the language is added to the bill that gives the board the ability to continue to review and approve on an annual basis any emergency medical certificates of public convenience issued to the new fire district, which is the current procedure under state law. The board received an accounting of funding spent related to the Jackson Lab Biomedical Park project. The report included staff hours plus time and money spent in legal challenges. The commissioners reviewed the report and asked for revisions to the report be brought back at the next meeting. The board also voted not to spend more staff time or money on Jackson Lab, which recently indicated it was looking elsewhere in Florida to locate its proposed genetic research facility. The board took some time to recognize some folks who make a real difference here in Collier County. Water Department Operations Manager Pam Libby was honored as the county's Supervisor of the Year. Pam started her career with the Collier County government in 1994. She is responsible for the day-to-day operations of the entire department, including over 130 employees. We here at Collier Focus want to pass along our congratulations to Pam. The commissioners also approved a proclamation marking February 19th as Pastor Don Treglown Day here in Collier County. Pastor Treglown has presided over his parish at Faith Lutheran Church for 10 years and was honored for his work providing assistance to our soldiers stationed in Iraq and Afghanistan for the past 8 years. Chairman Fred Coyle told the crowd of the work that the Reverend Treglown and the folks at Homer Hilton's military store have been providing to our troops.
Since 2003, Homer and the people who help him, including Reverend Treglown, have sent 23 tons of gifts to our troops in Iraq and Afghanistan. That's not all. Including 50,000 beanie babies, not to our troops, but to their children here in the United States, and $27,000 worth of phone cards provided to them. Thank you very much, Reverend. Appreciate your service.
We add our thanks to that of the commissioners to Pastor Treglown for all he does for the citizens of Collier County. And finally, the board honored Sunshine Ace Hardware as the Business of the Month. Michael Wynn accepted the honor along with several of his employees. Wynn reported that Sunshine Ace Hardware began in Collier County back in 1958 as an old Western auto store on 5th Avenue. And now they have 240 employees at several locations between Marco Island and South Fort Myers. So congratulations to Sunshine Ace Hardware, the EDC Business of the Month. Well, it's time for a break. When we come back, the annual Senior Expo draws another big crowd. And Lake Trafford celebrates the end of their dredging project. All of that and more when Collier Focus continues. Welcome back to Collier Focus. On Saturday, February 12th, there was a celebration at Lake Trafford to mark the completion of a massive dredging project. Let's take a look back at that celebration in this report.
Welcome to Lake Trafford. Recently, the South Florida Water Management District and its partners marked the completion of a project to restore Lake Trafford, the largest freshwater lake in Southwest Florida. South Florida Water Management Director Clarence Tiers kicked off the celebration.
And I want to welcome you all here. It was one person's dream, and that was Annie Oleski, to restore this lake. And over the years, she was pushing me in the back to make sure it happened. And I'm just sad she's not here to see it happen today.
The celebration at Lake Trafford welcomed a number of dignitaries, including State Senator Garrett Richter.
Folks, this is a great day for Lake Trafford. We had lots of discussions about the dredging of Lake Trafford years and years ago. And to come out here today and to look at this beautiful lake and to see Ann Oleski's beautiful friends, the birds in the mangroves, this is a great celebration. It's a great opportunity, a great day to celebrate this beautiful lake.
Lake Trafford is a 1,600-acre lake, Florida's largest lake south of Lake Okeechobee. It is the headwaters of several important ecosystems: Corkscrew Swamp, Imperial Cocohatchee River, and Camp Keys Strand. Over time, nutrient runoff from nearby agriculture and urban developments shifted the lake's native vegetation to dense mats of exotic hydrilla. Herbicides were used to control the hydrilla and dead plant material accumulated on the bottom of the lake. This triggered algae blooms and reduced the lake's dissolved oxygen levels, resulting in fish kills. The dredging project removed 6 million cubic yards of muck from the lake bottom.
And this process, took almost 14 years. We had a couple droughts that shut down the project, a few hurricanes. So there's been challenges along the way. However, eventually we were able to remove the 6 million cubic yards of muck, and we have a restored lake.
The restoration was an excellent example of local citizens and public agencies and private organizations working together to restore a precious resource. County Manager Leo Oakes talks about the county's contribution.
Well, the county has been involved from the beginning in this project. Actually, the County Commission, through their Tourist Development Council, was able to appropriate $2 million in seed money that really helped jumpstart the project and allowed other agencies to come on board to match our funding and really leverage the project and eventually fund it at 100% level, and you see the obvious results we have today, a wonderful project.
Helping restore the lake's health and revitalize local marshes and swamps has turned Lake Trafford into one of Collier County's crown jewels.
The significance of today's event in Lake Trafford in general, it has everything to do not only with my district, Collier, District 5, but also has to do with Collier County in general, but also the state of Florida and the world. Because this is not only an amenity that people can enjoy as far as fishing goes or the viewing of alligators or picnicking. It can also be enjoyed by the tourists that come to our area that would like to do something different than golf or going to the Gulf of Mexico. A true amenity to be enjoyed by everyone for many generations to come.
On Wednesday, February 9th, the 14th Annual Senior Expo was held at the Golden Gate Community Center. Seniors started lining up early for the event that started at 10 a.m. Volunteer Coordinator Merrill Rohr says that no matter what service or product a senior might be looking for, Senior Expo has you covered.
We have 49 vendors this year, and also in addition we have I think 4 or 5 people from the food industry, and we have free food for the folks as well, which they really enjoy. But we have people from healthcare, we have the hospitals here, we have money management, we have, oh my goodness, help. We have all the county departments represented that have anything to do with seniors, senior service. We have the Sheriff's Department. We have dental studios. We have, for fun, Cruise Naples. We have Parks and Recreation. We have Domestic Animal Services. We have numerous people that provide medical care to seniors.
If you were not able to attend this year's event, mark your calendar for next February for the 15th Annual Senior Expo. On Friday, February 4th, Collier County Emergency Management Department hosted the annual Urban Wildland Fire Interface Coordination Workshop. The purpose of the workshop is to address a variety of topics which would have an impact on the firefighting operations when communities are threatened by a wildland fire. In addition to Collier County Emergency Management, EMS, and the Sheriff's Office, there were over 70 other stakeholders present, including the National Weather Center in Miami, the Florida Division of Forestry, the Red Cross, and many others. Now let's take a look at some upcoming Collier County government meetings. The following meetings are all held in the board meeting room on the third floor of the main administration building, 3299 Tamiami Trail East, at the Collier County Government Center, unless otherwise indicated. On Wednesday, February 16th at 9 a.m., the Contractors Licensing Board will meet. The Collier County Planning Commission will meet on Thursday, February 17th at 8:30 a.m. And on Tuesday, February 22nd at 9 a.m., the Board of County Commissioners will meet in regular session. For more information on Collier County government or to inquire about other meetings that have been scheduled since the taping of this program, contact the Communication and Customer Relations Department at 252-8848 or via email troymiller@colliergov.net. You can also click on our website at colliergov.net for more information. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Collier Focus. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.